Uh, I guess I'm live. Huh. Hello, everyone. Should I say hello, everybody? Should I say hello, everybody? Hello, everybody. That was from Christmas Vacation. Okay, I'm getting like major echo and it's fucking me up in the head. I would stop listening. There we go. Okay. Now, let's see here. I'm gonna figure this out like as I go. I'm not gonna wait. Sick and tired of waiting. Everyone's just talk, 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 talk. You know what I mean? Jellybean. Um, I don't even know if. Oh, let's. What? Okay, no, no. Oh gosh, I don't even know if this is. Did I just screw this up? Oh my gosh. All right, there we go. You know what? Cancel. There. Hello? 1, 2. Okay. I was just like, oh my gosh, I'm going to come across as like an idiot. Just so y'all know, and I'm being 100% real all of the time because I'm all gay. Wait, no shit. I'm gay all day. Not that I'm going to talk about it all the time. I mean, not that there's anything wrong with doing that. My husband, oh my gosh, I'm gonna freak out. Like, I don't even know why I need these on. I can't even hear it. Let me do this and plug this in. Maybe I can actually just like feel like I can hear myself. Because right now I just feel like I'm talking to myself? Oh my gosh. Okay, here we go. Oh, this is so much. I feel like I can hear myself now. Oh, that was insane. I don't even know like what's going on. Oh, and here we go. We have an echo. That's funny. That is funny. Okay. Add audio. Now, let's not mess with that. Let's cancel that. Oh, stop listening. There we go. Okay. My name is James. Wow. That was almost 3 minutes in. And you're like, what did I just start watching? And why can't I stop? Tell you why right now. Because I'm pretty fucking amazing. And I say that without ego. Without ego. I love how I have the microphone like 800,000 feet away from me. I'm so amazing that I'm gonna hide from my microphone. And why do I have it in? I don't even say it. Okay, you know what? You're gonna come on this adventure with me. Let's do this. Oh my gosh! Nobody's even. Oh, you know what? Watch it, and that's totally fine. Uh, I can't. Screw it. I just did something for nothing. And you know what? That's been kind of like my experience about this whole thing is that I don't really, I'm going to turn this down just a little bit. I have had, in all honesty, I have had one of the most amazing experiences of my entire life. And it all started in March. And I am a person. I have one person watching. Now I've arrived. Come on. Yeah, it only takes one. Hello, listener. My name is James AxL coming to you live right by a pile of stuff. I have Marilyn Monroe up there. Hello, Marilyn. And then over here we got Charlie Chaplin. Awesome guy. Awesome guy. Anywho, I was talking about my spirituality trip, and I started a podcast with this amazing guy. His name is Jason Bowen, and he is now my kind of like co-host, if you will. Uh, and we have a podcast. It's on Anchor. Sorry, I'm putting this away at the same time. It's on Anchor, and it's from there. It's on Spotify, iCloud, iTunes. You find it anywhere. And we are 100% real. I am so sick and tired of all of these people that I remember, and there are a select few that I feel are legit. I used to be, before COVID hit, a Beverly Hills hairstylist. I know. I look like I am like a huge superstar. I, I I was a hairstylist in Beverly Hills. I would wear suits to work every day. I'd be very conservative. And when I tried to kind of break out, become who I was working for somebody at the time that berated me every single day about my homosexuality. Now, I don't want anyone to think that that's all I'm going to talk about. However, that's only one thing I'm going to talk about because that is a form of discrimination, which I feel we have gone through fucking enough. Enough. Like, enough is enough, is enough, is enough. It's enough. It's enough. I'm sick and tired of always. I'm waving my rose gold pen around. What I write my ideas with, you hear? In my Bible book. Uh, and I lost my train of thought, damn it. I I'm just so sick and tired of us, everyone. I'm talking the Asian people that live here, the black people, the gay people, the Armenia people, Japanese, Indian, I don't care, women, black women, Asian women, I mean, just women in general. I am so sick and tired of how a few select groups decide who can be successful now in this world. To me, that's bullshit. Just FYI. And I'm not going to go, oh yeah, blah, blah, blah is so great. And then you turn around like I'm being a celebrity, like blah, 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 I endorse, and then that endorsed person does something really stupid. And then they're like, oh, you know what? No, blah, blah, blah. No, own the words you say. I am a firm believer in this statement from one of the. Oh gosh, sorry. Here, let me eat it really quick. No, I'm kidding. I I'm gonna by one of the best doctors I've ever had in my life, Doctor Seuss, and he says, "Mean what you say, and say what you mean." Because those who mind, no, those who matter don't mind, and those who, oh shit, let me start. Okay, take two. I don't even know what count that was. You'll have to forgive me. I had, a couple of gummies of THC before I started the show. It's not like I'm loopy or I don't know what I'm talking about, and there's nothing wrong with doing that. And we'll get back to that later. Anywho, Dr. Seuss, say what you mean and mean what you say, because those who matter don't mind, and those who mind don't fucking matter. And that is my whole lesson that I have learned throughout this whole thing, that I have found out how many people there are out there keeping us, all of us, from succeeding. And just a handful. Why do you think they call them the 1%? I got that one from Jason today. I'm like, sometimes the answer is just kind of being rubbed in your face. If anyone ever saw the Enron documentary, it's one of my favorite documentaries of all time. And in that documentary, Enron was the biggest company that went bankrupt in 30 days. 30 days. They went like 60 billion to nothing. Now, I tell you this, if money was really in there, and I'm talking the banks, if money was actually in there, not one person would have lost their pension. So my question is, and this is the question that has yet to be answered, where was that money and who had it if we didn't? That's what I want to know. Who was spending our money? And if you take it, guess what? You get in trouble. And that's okay. It's okay to be a little upset. It's not okay to handle it like an idiot. Come on, people. When have you known wars and fighting solve nothing? It's all about love. Here, let me make out with my microphone. Right. Wait, here, I'll be like, Delilah. This recording that I'm about ready to do right now goes out to one of my favorite couples. I'm totally kidding. That's my Delilah. And then you just hear like me like sucking on the microphone. I am happily married, everyone, so stop asking. My husband and I have been together for 7 years. He is the most beautiful man I've ever seen in my life. Turn it around. I'll show you that. Oh, jeez. Oh my God. Oh God. Oh crap. Oh crap. Oh crap. Oh crap. Ugh. Uh, all right. That's how much time I wasted that, but it was fun because I got to stare at him a little longer. Oh, we've been together for 7 years, and 2 years ago, 2018, September 26th, Danny AxL and myself, and I, uh, we got married in Maui, and it was just the two of us, and it was. I mean, when I think about it, I still well up with tears. I'm just in such a good mood right now that I just don't feel like crying. So please don't take that I don't give a shit. Because trust me, I do. We have been through everything. The one thing that COVID-19 has taught me is that there are certain people that you find out immediately if they're on your side or not. And you find out who people really are. And the one thing that I feel we all found out was exactly the human connection and how powerful it can be. Because after a while, everyone was going nuts, missing everyone. And, can you hear the Minnesota in that? And please help yourself to some coffee and bars. Ding. Thanks, Bob. Um, I I totally forgot what I was gonna say. No, I shit. See, this is what happens when I derail. Anyhow, I I just feel my husband. Teehee. I feel sheepish. I think that it was like the most magical week of our lives. I know everyone's asking, how'd you meet? How'd you meet? How'd you meet? Well, okay, here it goes. So I'm walking down the street, Santa Monica Boulevard. That's usually where, all of us girls like to hang out. I'm kidding. I don't have to pay for it. I get paid. So, wink, mom, I'm kidding. So just water. I was walking down the street, Santa Monica Boulevard, on October. It was the night of October 5th. However, it was 1:30 in the morning, so it was my mother's birthday. We met technically on the 6th. So, who knows? Because what is time? I um uh, I saw his arms first. In all honesty, oh, he's so hot. So anyway, I saw his arms, and they were like glowing. And then I gave him my Marilyn Monroe eyes, like, okay. And then he keeps walking. I probably would have too, because this is what I was wearing. I was wearing a tank top. I was wearing a fanny pack, and I was wearing these, like those really shiny biker pants that nobody has really worn unless they're really riding a bike. I don't own a bike. I don't own a bike. However, I own those pants. I so I was wearing a fanny pack, the tightest painted on pants you could possibly imagine, showing every nook and cranny of my every orifice of every religion. And my sparkling personality. And he doesn't come towards me. And I'm listening to Celine Dion's River Deep Mountain High. It's blasting away. I'm like, Celine, we got this. And I ripped Celine out of my ears. Sorry, Celine. I had to remove her from my ears. And I look at him and I say, as I'm swaying back and forth, I'm like, you can keep on staring at me, or you could just, come over here and get my phone number. Guess what he did? Guess what he did? He got my phone number. We took a selfie. We talked for a little bit. And how long until he called? 20 minutes. That is it. Boom. We went out on our first date the next night. And I thought I heard somebody coming in. I'm like, oh, thank God I'm filming this. I I wanted to laugh at that one too. I lost my train of thought again, and this is nothing to do with anything except for my severe ADHD, which I was diagnosed at the Mayo Clinic and I was in second grade when I had to take it twice. Oh, do you know how embarrassing that is in a small town? Like, they're not gonna be in the same grade. Oh. And then when you're in Minnesota, it's like in Minnesota nice, like, oh, well, aren't you sure that that's how it is? Because normally they don't do. He must have a huge issue, huge. And apparently I did. So I was held back 1 year. Who gives a shit? I know more now than I did then. Blessed be. And I'm funny as hell. Especially, I should know since I was there. That's gonna be talked about. Not the whole time, though. My husband says, you don't have to talk about your spirituality and how Jason and I refer to it as our totally tubular tingle talk. I put the tingle in there. It's the totally tubular talk. We talk about, and straight up, there's so many names for what I'm talking about. Jesus, God, Buddha, I mean, all of them. All of them. There's a name for everything. So that's why we're just talking about our tubular feelings. And guess what? There ain't nothing fucking wrong with that. And I feel this entire time, after doing my own research, honestly. Yes, I'll say that again, people. My own research, something that I think that other people need to start doing, right? Instead of just going, well, I saw on CNN the other day that they're starting to castrate frogs. And I think that's just disgusting. Yeah, like they're doing what? Oh, I haven't heard. It's like, what are you talking about? Are you sure? Ugh. Some people are just, hmm, oh, I don't even have a word. I do have several. However, we're going to keep this light and fun, right? We'll talk about that later too. Trust me. Apparently, I have to get a following. I don't even know what that even means. Meaning, like, on here, oh my gosh. Don't even. Trust me, when we get together, when all of us are together, I promise you, I won't even make Kool Aid. Wouldn't that be great? Big old punch bowl. Okay, hey everyone, here's some Kool Aid. Oh my gosh, that'd be so fucked up, but funny in a weird, sick, twisted way. And that's just who I am. It's okay. You know what? Imperfection to me is perfection. I don't know why I have to be so far up the computer's ass because I don't do that. It's done. So, uh, I'm not even worried about offending anybody. And if I do, I apologize. That's not my intention. However, I am so sick and tired of being forced to have to watch what I need to watch. I didn't find anything like this out there. So I created it myself. Isn't that what you do when you can't find yourself anywhere? You fucking create your own world. And that's what I did. Boom, boom, boom. I'm going to swing you over here. And this is my like dressing area. I have this over here. That's my cat. I'm going to use my rose gold pen. This is my, oh, hey girl. This is my the microphone moved. That's why I couldn't hear it. Shit. All right, so this thingamajigger here is my cat carrier. It's so cute. Showgirls. I love Elizabeth Berkley. Elizabeth. Oh my gosh, Elizabeth. I'm gonna say this right to you. I hope this gets to her. All right, Elizabeth Berkley. I fucking love you so much, and here's why. That movie could have destroyed you forever. And I met you in Beverly Hills. You were getting your nails done. This was like eons ago. And I saw you and I could not control myself. And it was literally right next door to the salon that I worked at in Beverly Hills. And I saw you out of the corner of my eye and I did the gay gasp, that you always hear people doing. It's not a myth. It does happen. Anyway, I had the gay inhale. I almost sucked you up. Honestly, that's how hard I inhaled. 7 years, I said we're married, or together. Anyway, oh gosh, I got distracted thinking about my husband. Um, no, I ran up to you, Elizabeth, and I was like, oh my God, oh my God, I love you. And you were like, no, I love you. And I'm like, no, you don't understand. I love you. And you're like, no, I love you. I'm like, oh my gosh, bitch, let me win this. Okay, you can love me more. And I mean, it was every single wish that you could have had meeting somebody that brought you so much joy. And showgirls to me, I want you to know, Elizabeth, I love that movie from day one. I didn't have to wait for it to become a cult classic. Okay. I knew immediately how amazing that movie was. Just like Mommy Dearest is frickin' amazing. And I was so grateful to be able to have worked on the great Faye Dunaway. What an amazing person she is, who gets a really bad rap. Because why? She has to act tough. Oh, a woman does it. Well, she's a bitch. A guy does it. And guess what? Oh, he's amazing at what he does. Just amazing. Well, not really. I mean, oh gosh, what? Oh my gosh, gee, Harvey Weinstein? Yeah. I actually heard people say, and I even was one of them because I was involved in that little seed of disillusion. And I have since yanked all of that out of me and shoved it so far from me, it can't even reach me anymore. I would say, he was so great at his job. He was a really great businessman. You know, that's just a shame that he did that to, all, like every single one, all of those women. Are you fucking kidding me? You hurt that many people? I don't give a shit who you are and what you've done. Huh. To me, you're an asshole, right? I mean, you do that to that many people and injure that many people and get by with it and think you're all that. No wonder why he's getting sick up in jail. Karma is a bitch. And I am sweet like a sour patch kid. First I'm sour just a little bit, but then I instantly get sweet again. I'm like a Care Bear gay stare. Care Bear stare. And then I like take off all my clothes and like some like Dita Von Teese type thing. Oh my gosh, Dita. See? The gay gasp. That was it, folks. You heard it live here. James AxL did a gay gasp. This just in. James AxL just did a gay gasp. Gosh, I'm a little eccentric. if you couldn't tell. But I'm holding on to this like it's my best friend, and it is. I'm like, where have you been? These are my headphones. They light up. That's the great thing about fireflies, you know? Their butts light up. Twins Scream from Great Outdoors, one of the best movies ever. Oh, Dan Aykroyd and John Candy, what a team! Holy shit! And then Uncle Buck. Oh my gosh, what am I looking for? I'm looking for something. I'm looking for my phone actually, because I wanted to show you how cool this is. Because oh, here it is. I dropped it. Gee, that's a big fucking surprise. Oh, it's exhausting. No, and GoPro. Oh, oh my gosh, that. Oh, all right. Oh, hey, you know. All right, I'm just gonna see how loud this is. I'm just gonna take a listen. Oh my. Oh, fuck it. Ah, deal with it. I'm kidding. Don't be yourself and love yourself. That's the one thing I did was start loving myself. And the second that I started loving myself, my life changed. Ed McMahon showed up. I'm still waiting for the check, though. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. It's on its way. I I have so many people to thank for winning this Rose Gold Award. In all honesty, okay. Oh, here we go. Huh. Best family. I would like to thank the Academy. That was my Jack McFarland. I love John Hayes. Yes, I know that's his real name, people, but nobody seems to know it. And then I say Jack, they're like, "Oh, you mean Sean?" I'm like, "Oh, I guess everyone knows you now." I'm glad because you're amazing. I loved you in Billy's Hollywood Screen Kiss. One of my clients actually wrote the damn thing. She told me the best story, actually. Hey, Sean, what's up? I haven't talked to you forever. You gave me crabs. I'm kidding. I'm totally kidding. Um, one of my clients wrote the screenplay of Billy's Hollywood Screen Kiss. Now, mind you, when I say one of my clients, I mean forever ago. I'm not trying to be cool. It, what I do doesn't make me cool. How I behave, if somebody really likes it or I start to get successful, now that is my thing. And I will testify right here and now. I have been living in LA for 13 years. Was born and raised in Minnesota. Was That's all you get. I was born and raised in Minnesota by two of the most amazing people ever. And I was surrounded by two brothers and two sisters and our dog Mitzi. Oh, part of the family they are. Oh yeah. So I I was nurtured so well. Kind of like that documentary about nature versus nurture. I was nurtured so well. And my parents raised me to didn't matter if I was gay or not, I still will open the door for a woman. Not because she can't do it herself. Out of respect. Out of respect. Because women, believe it or not, guys, women can do a lot more than you can. And I think it's time that you actually start admitting that. Because obviously, after all this time, You still haven't figured it out and you're still cockfighting. Grow up, boys. It's our time now. Like, enough. The gays and the women are going to run the damn country. I mean, except for Pence. Oh, please. Oh, please. If no one knew, all right? He's like Liberace with Zara on. You know? I mean, come on. I I I could sniff that right through the mascara. Anyhow, and I'm allowed to say this. Why? Why? You know what he wanted to do? He wanted to take away me. Anybody else that was different than him. Somebody that he didn't like inside. And somebody who has been bullied long enough. I will not tell you my real age. I am 172 years old. That's what it does. It stops the aging process dead in its tracks and forces it into retreat. Drink it, and you'll never grow one day older. Don't drink it, and continue to watch yourself rot. If anyone knows who that is, I love you already. But that was Isabella Rossellini in Death Becomes Her, my ultimate favorite movie of all time. My, of course, the line that I always say is "Now a warning," you know, and it's like, well, for me, how much? Uh, check okay? Fine. No, I love that. I love it. I love Meryl Streep. I love Goldie Hawn. I love Angela Bassett. I love Angelica Houston. I adore and I'm not gonna mention everyone. What am I doing? I put my award down while I'm accepting it. Oh, I'm so sorry. I love oh, I I I'm drawing a see, this is you know what? Now I mean, I certainly know how the Kennedys feel. I, I just wanna thank everyone. There are so many women out there that I would like to thank. Um, you know, I I will say this, and I mean, I hope I mean, I'm just saying, hey, Jen Aniston, I hate dropping that name because your name gets dropped way too often to help somebody else's career. And why would you be so bad when I've met you so many times? And every single time, you have always been so sweet. And I feel just horrible that you have to live life like that because you did choose that career. However, I mean, it must suck. I mean, there's a pro and a con to everything. And it's just like if I was like this when I knew you, I'd be like, oh my gosh, I'm bringing the joint. We have got to talk now. Girl, I smoked half of it already, so you better have another one. I got shit to say, you know? And then we'd close the door and no one would ever know anything else. And I know I'm going to be smoking on this damn thing. And this is the reason why. Because I am quitting on my birthday, January 25th, or I was born January 25th, 1978. And my birthday this year is January 29th. No, I'm kidding. January 25th is my birthday, and I'm going to quit smoking. And I'm telling everybody about it so that way I'm held accountable. Yet, see how that works? I'm following what I say. If I say I'm gonna do something, guess what? I'm gonna do it. I'm not gonna say something to your face and then turn around and then fuck you over. And we know, we have audio proof. Like, I'm talking, hey, you know what? You know what? I want to talk man to man. This damn thing is gonna go. I want to talk man to man to Trump. I want to talk to you, and I want to ask you a question right now. Okay? Let me just get ready. I want to know, since you knew about it, like all the way back in, like, what was it, February or March or something, or like April or something like that. Like, you knew about it way in advance. And I mean, we honestly all know that the only reason why this country has war with that country, it's just to make money, you know? And so, because you knew that, like, doesn't that hold you accountable for literally hundreds of thousands of people's lives? And that number is growing exponentially and will continue to grow. I just want you to know, in my mind, like, it's called Queen for a Day. Because in my world, we do things about people like that. Like, I'm one of those people where if somebody comes up to me and starts attacking me, I'm like, hey, say what you want. But what did you just say about my sister? No, no, come back. It, hey, guys, guess what? He said something about so and so. Say it again. I want everyone to hear what you said about our sister. Go ahead. Like, that is one thing I do not take lightly. When you hurt a family member of mine, and I look at family as everyone that's not a rich white man telling everyone else what to do. That's pretty much all of us. Kind of like in A Bug's Life when we realize, hey, wait a minute. How many grasshoppers are there and how many are there of us? Why are we so scared? Hmm. You know, like what they did in Roman times when they didn't like the ruler and he actually created, jazz. He created jazz. It's not quite jazz. And he was a little, on the DL. So it was okay, jazz. I don't want you to think I, I love your mother. Cher. Holy shit. This is for you, girl. If I get a little emotional, guess what? That's okay. And if I cry because I'm talking about Cher, who gives a fuck? These are my emotions and I'm owning them. At least I can show emotion, unlike some people out there that have to hide everything. Me showing my emotion actually takes more courage and strength than anybody else out there that has to hide it. So I bring it on. Bring it on if you think you're tougher than I am. I challenge you. Challenge already accepted. The gloves, I took them off already. I took out my hoops and I took off my heels. I'm ready to go. I'm just waiting. Just waiting. I'm like at the start line going, that kind of thing. Um, what I was saying was to share your songs, your words, your voice. When I hear your voice, I just I I can't explain. I just can't explain what your voice does to me. And that's what I found out throughout this whole journey is that music hits you. Do you like how I 80s got this the other day? Just got this. This is a vintage 1980s classic Journey hat. Amazing. Fucking amazing. I love Journey. Oh, my award again. I keep on putting it down. I guess because materialistic items mean nothing to me. So people that surround themselves with stuff. Oh, oh, I see. Oh, okay. Oh shit! I try to do a Betty Davis. I would kiss you, but I just trimmed my hair. Huh. The line is, I would kiss you, but I just washed my hair. Anyhow, I share. I cannot tell you that when the song "Strong Enough" came on, I was a floral delivery boy in Austin, Minnesota at the time. I was going to cosmetology school, and "Strong Enough" came on. And there are times when I feel like you're literally just singing to me, you know? That's how connected I am to that. I literally feel like I have you in my head talking to me. And especially since, like, Dark Lady, my name is in it. Because that means everything, of course. And I hit the gas, girl, and we're out of there. Like, seriously. Oh, now let's pull over and grab a drink and talk. I would love that. Holy shit. What an amazing conversation. I'd be like, girl, obviously you have not paid attention to age at all because it has not paid attention to you. Famous by your mother's words. I love that. I watched your concert. I got the DVD sent to me and it came in from Brazil. I loved that. And so I'm watching the concert and I love that what I want to do. I'm telling you a secret. I'm sorry. I'm telling you a secret. I don't give a shit. Um I want to whenever we meet, I'm going to bring you a 12 pack of Diet Coke or a Diet Dr Pepper. I'm going to get you a 12 pack of Diet Dr Pepper. That way I can say James Axel, who is just an not just, who is an entrepreneur starting out, gave you more Diet Dr. Pepper than the company itself. Just saying. I think they gave you a six pack in this little tiny sparkly bag. And I love it. How you're like, really? This is what you give a fucking icon is a six pack? I'm good. I'm good. Yeah. No, I don't even drink soda anymore, boys. Steal it from them when I turn around. Oh my gosh. I loved burlesque too. I loved it. Oh, I want to say that they have like karaoke on this thing. And I'm just like wanting to like start doing, karaoke and stuff like that on here. Not you know what, I just don't know how to play an instrument. I know how to use this though. Wonder how you do that. Oh, I think I might already have it downloaded. Let's find out. Oh, shnikes. That was on my, yeah. Uh-huh, uh-huh, uh-huh. Nikes. Schnikes. Let's see. I want to okay, recording. Okay. Audio. We already did this. What are hot keys? Hmm. Oh, see, I'm finding all this out right now. I find this so interesting. It just took me forever, and I kept on telling myself, "Oh my gosh, I can't do this unless it's perfect." And I'm like, "No, no, it's totally cool. You know, it's fine. I don't need to be perfect because I find perfection in imperfection." Yes, I said it. What are you gonna do? What are you gonna do? Let's see. Add audio. No, I don't even. I swear to you that you can see. This is my thing. I swear to you, you can add like music and shit. I'm gonna do that later because I love singing. I was gonna do like a share song or something, like that, and then I was gonna go over to some like Delilah, like I was doing before. You've reached 1-800 anything you want. I hate that's the laugh I hate that I do. I don't hate it. That's the laugh of I'm like, "Oh, you make me happy." I feel like Ben Stiller in Tropic Thunder when I laugh like that. Like he's playing a character. I'm not making fun of anybody. Okay? So, calm the fuck down cuz guess what? We've gotten so wound tight. We have to shit with our mouths open. What's up with that? I don't get it. We can't even be funny anymore because, oh my gosh, he said something about me. No, he was talking to 4,000 people at the same time. So get the fuck over yourself and grow a pair. If you don't have any, here, mine are pretty big. So you can have mine. I need them back though. I'm just like, wow. I just don't get some people. I just don't get it. Oh, I love it that it's 52:58 and 53 minutes. Ah, I love numerology. I have been introduced to numerology this year. Huge into numerology, angel numbers and what they mean. I will say I am. I can't wait to start doing this on here too. I'll be like, you have to tip me first. Okay, that was enough. Now let me bend over and grab my cards. No, I'm not actually. I was looking like I was about ready to tweak out. And just bent over and I totally did what I said I wasn't going to. I'm sorry. I love these new cards that I got. They are the archetype cards, and they are so great. I will say, I rival anybody who says that they're amazing at this. I challenge them. I am probably one of the best tarot card readers you've ever met. And I'm not being like, call me now. I'm not being Madame Cleo or anything like that. No, I will definitely be starting a business doing this as well. However, I have no problem doing it for free, however many times I want. I don't mind helping people. And if they want it and they can't afford it, well, great. Because my philosophy for my business and how it's going to go is the certain topic of coin is different for everyone, you see. Well, for me, how much? And, I think it's like, if you wanna be a part of my association and my club, which is gonna be better than the Soho House, y'all. Oh my gosh. It's gonna be like Studio 54 times 3. And it's gonna be off the charts. It's just gonna be called probably like, I don't know, I'll think of something. I'll think of something out of my ass. Wouldn't that be great? Out of my ass. I can't. I cannot. I cannot. Can you imagine me going home and telling my mom, "Mom, I finally own my own business." "Oh, yeah. Well, that's great, honey. What is it called?" "Uh, Out of my ass." Ah, 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 ah. And that would be her reaction. Like, can you imagine? Like, I'm so proud of my son. Go for it. What is this business called? It's out his buttocks. I'm like, "Oh my gosh, I can't. I would never be able to do that." I love my mom way too much. Respect my mom. That's the thing. I respect my mom. Something that I see huge lacking with people, and how some children treat their parents is disgusting to me. Parents, sometimes you do try all your best. And yes, you do want to give your kids everything. I get that. However, just like a dog and like a cat or any animal that takes on the kind of personality of the owner, because isn't it true after a while, kind of like children, because you're raising animals to be around you constantly. And for people that say that animals do not have a soul, fuck you, first of all. Yeah, they do. Maybe it's you that don't. Uh, every animal that I've ever met, no two are alike. They all have their own personalities. They definitely behave differently than other ones. It's one of those things that, I mean, it's just, I don't understand when people say that any living creature does not have a soul. I don't get it. I don't get it. So that's what I have. If I was queen for a day, I would probably like change the channel of the TV to accommodate whatever movie scene I would want to be in, so I could emulate the character that I would want to be. And if somebody did something to like one of my family members, I would be like, give me that remote, give me that remote." Bring on thunder! Bring on lightning! Like from Willow. If no one knew what that was, I'd be like, Magmorda. I would just, there's three things you don't do. You'd never take advantage, hurt, or destroy the lives of an animal, a I hate the word, no, I'm not even going to use that, of of someone who has gone through their entire life and is still here to tell their stories, and they are in their prime of their higher ages. You do not take advantage of them or babies. Animals, people that are very wise in age, and animals, elderly, and babies. There, I said it. If you do that, to me, I'd be like, "Oh, wait, I gotta switch the game up again." Okay, what was that called? Oh, KO. You know, I yeah, I could care less if you hurt a baby, an animal, or somebody that's older, and you did it on purpose to take advantage of them because they were weaker. To me, I don't care what your excuse is. I don't care what your story is. I don't care why. In my world, that's just like an automatic, let's just erase, like, oh, let's reboot that one. I just feel that, I mean, of course, they would have to learn a lesson, just like we've all had to keep on trying to succeed. However, we've never been able to. Well, now the tables are turned. It's kind of like the world turned upside down, isn't it? All right, this is my first show. I made it literally to, and oh, did it stop recording? Well, it says that it's still going on. I don't even see the counter moving anymore. I'm probably still talking to no one, and that's great because I've been entertaining myself this whole time. And if you are watching, I won this tonight. What did you win? Next time you see this, it's gonna have some hot pink spray on it. Or silver, actually. Silver and gold. I won an Oscar for Best Family, and I love you, Cher. I love you to all the powerful women that have been here to prove time and time again that if you do not give up, there is no way they can win. And that's how I'm going to end my first show. Oh my gosh. Okay. Oh gosh. My second show starts in a little bit. I just have to take off my clothes and get into the bedroom. Thanks for watching. And, of course, still freaking recording.